Hi everyone, it is 8:53 p.m. here in New York and welcome back to my vlog. This is my life because guess what? This is my life. Coming live to you from, obviously, my room. So what have I done since my last video? Since my last rant here on my vlog? Well, cleaned up my bed. Made me some ramen noodles that I should not be eating because it does terrible for the gut. And I started watching some TV on my cell phone because unfortunately, I do have a TV back there, but no home internet connected to it to be able to watch anything on it. Plus, I deal with sound sensitivity and light sensitivity, which makes it hard for me to be able to watch certain things on TV, anyways. So I stick to watching things on my cell phone. I can watch things on my laptop, but then I have to hook my hotspot for my cell phone up to my laptop. Hopefully soon we will get our Verizon straightened out and we'll be able to have our home internet again because I really like the idea of having our security camera up and going. So when I do leave the room, even though the door is locked, I'm not too concerned about everything that is in our room because it is locked and the security camera is on. And you're probably curious, what are these green dots on me? Okay, what are the green dots on me? Let me show you because I have done a video before on this, but let's do it again for somebody that may not have seen that video. So I'm going to turn off my lamp and I'll show you why I have these green dots all over me. Okay, this is why I have green dots all over me. See the ceiling? Okay, this is what my astronaut projection guy does. He puts a nebula on the ceiling with these little green dots, which are supposed to represent stars, and they are all over the walls. They're all over the walls, as you can see, all over the walls. So that's what that is. It's my Galaxy projector guy. I actually moved him so he is down farther so that, let me turn my light on. Spooky. Ooh. Okay. Turn my light back on. I actually moved him from where he was. He was on top of my game day Bluetooth speaker, but now I moved him down here. So should I turn him off or just turn him away so he's not shining on me and make me look weird? I'm going to just turn him off for a little while. Okay, because I only put him on just to have the room all set up for that time. All right, so he's off. He's off. Sorry, little Galaxy guy. Had to turn you off. And I just blinded myself because I was staring right into the light thing that does the nebula. All right, so what else was I doing? Well, I ended up taking a nap, okay? And it was hard for me to take a nap anyways because people below me were booming Mexican music. And as you've seen videos before of me recording my disrespectful neighbors and people that live here with their booming of their music, you can understand what I have to fucking deal with us. So I deal with morons. So I don't even know how I ended up falling asleep, but I did eventually fall asleep. When I woke up, it was so dark in this room. And the only light I had on was my Himalayan salt light, the salt lamp I have, this thing right here. This thing right here. Because I finally got it unhidden while I was cleaning the stand, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to turn this guy on because it removes negative ions. And guess what? Here, I need every negative ion removed. So it's like, can you please just put a huge salt lamp or Himalayan salt, whatever, in this whole building to get rid of the negativity here? So I have that there. And just because I show you things and I tell you what they are does not mean I'm making any money off it. No, I'm not making any money off it. Because as you can tell, I'm not tagging the company. I'll tag the name in certain videos, like my Levote 300. Um, that's a good thing to have, especially if you have allergies, asthma, you know, pets. If you smoke in your house, which is not really good for the paint. I learned that from when my mom passed away and my dad had to clean the walls and repaint the walls. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. But having an air purifier, especially for me, living in mold, having allergies, seasonal allergies, being very sensitive to everything, it is great to have an air purifier. And my air purifier actually moved. I had to move him so my Galaxy projector guy, my astronaut Galaxy projector guy, can be. Are you kidding me? My battery just died, and I hope I can hear myself. 1 second while I check this. Okay, so it sucks right now. My microphone did die. Okay, luckily I did not lose any of my recording like I have in the past when my battery has died. So this will get put on a charger, but it'll have to probably wait until tomorrow because my husband's going to be using his charger, and I don't have a spot for my charger yet until, actually maybe I do. Bear with me, maybe I do, because there's a spot right in my Bluetooth speaker that has a spot for that. Alright, so as I was saying, stay with me while I'm looking for something. As I was saying, what was I saying? What was I saying? Ah, we were talking about the air purifier. It's great to have one of these. Mine is now down here, and it's actually near my face, so it helps me when I'm sleeping because it's right by my face. See? Down there, by my face. Okay, so I ended up waking up. It was really dark, and I should just plug that in. See, that's a multi-USB thing I have. Huh. Should plug that in, but I'm not going to plug that in right now. I'm surprised I was able to take a nap with all the noise. I did, woke up, it was really dark in here. I didn't even know what time it was, because like I said, I only had the Himalayan light on, and of course my husband will not be home until almost 10 o'clock, maybe a little after, and it's only 9:02 p.m. here in New York right now, so I can't seem to find my proper charger. That really sucks because I use that type of cord in a lot of things that I use for my broadcasting. So, alright, so I'm going to have to look for a charging cord for this. It's one of the Type C's. So my husband has one, but he's going to be charging his cell phone. Let me go over and just check and see if I can find it here. I'm hoping. Of course, I can move everything that is on it. I have not been able to get through this bin, that. To see what's in there and to organize everything. So this is the joys of living in a room, and everything is just kind of scattered around. especially my stuff. My husband, all of his stuff's like right there. Me, I'm more scattered around because I have a lot of stuff in here. So, yeah. All my stuff seems to be scattered, and I found a bowl I was looking at. Please be what I'm looking for. This is not helpful at all. Not helpful at all. Seriously, not helpful at all. I don't even know what this is. But yeah, here's what I'm looking for. Well, you're not what I'm looking for. Here we go. Here we go. And this probably was supposed to stay here. And it got placed elsewhere. So let's see if I can charge off of my speaker. Yep, it's charging. Charges right off my speaker. Right, so that's charging right off my speaker, and I need to clean up the mess I just made, the two messes I just made. This one's an easy clean up. I'll be glad when we get a bigger place, because then I can actually settle this shit up, because originally it was supposed to be on this stand that I have everything on, but unfortunately the stand had to be used for something else. And then hopefully once my health can get a little bit better, I can work on losing that. You know what that's from? That's from depression. That's from dealing with toxic people. That's from trauma. That's from being put on medication. Beta blocker puts weight on you. It's from dealing with a lot of stress and a lot of bullshit. I used to be the type of person that when my anxiety got bad, I didn't eat. Well, this time around, my anxiety got bad, and my panic disorder got bad, and my depression got bad, and what did I do? I ate my problems. Another thing is it doesn't help that I don't eat really healthy, because it's kind of hard to eat healthy when you can't afford healthy food, because it seems like healthy food is a lot more expensive than, say, the crap food. So hopefully once I start this regimen that's supposed to help my gut and everything, it'll start, working that, because, I don't need people thinking I'm pregnant or anything. That oven's been closed since 2008, not by my choice. I'm going to talk about that one of these days, about how getting my tubes tied was not my choice, that I was actually blackmailed into getting my tubes tied by my first husband. So yeah, like my little stand my husband has. It's a cute little stand. Okay, charge your cell phone here, charge your Apple Watch there. I use it to hold my phone, break things. I have all these little things that my husband buys that I can put my phone on. I got my headset. Alright, so that's that. Okay. And this, I'll be glad when I can have this sitting out and I don't have to worry about it. Is my microphone in there? Right now I'm concerned. Phew. I didn't see it, and I was curious if my microphone was in there. These things aren't cheap, and it's LED. It's not cheap. I have these, but I don't know how well they work. They're cheap. So, restaurant closes where my husband works, but that doesn't mean shit because people still show up late and they're let in like even 10 minutes before closing, and then the poor employees are stuck. Have to stay until these people leave, and then people finish their food and they decide that they're just going to sit there and yap their gums for no reason. In my opinion, if I owned a restaurant and I closed at a certain time, people would be, one, the door would be locked for people to come in, because there's no way that 10 minutes before closing you can prepare a meal and the people can eat it and have it done before closing. So that's just my opinion. So if I ever owned a restaurant or any type of business, doors would be locked at a certain time, because then I know that if it's a restaurant, I know that there's no way a meal can be prepped and ate 10 minutes before closing, 5 minutes before closing. It's ridiculous. I used to hate working in retail at a convenience store where 1 minute before closing somebody comes right through the damn door. Dude, yes, I know we close at a certain time and that time isn't there. Yeah, you can still come in. But you know what? If you're showing up like a minute before closing, you're going to get the door locked in your face. I really don't care. It's just ridiculous. Like, how many people out here have work in retail, like you work in a restaurant or you work in a convenience store, something like that, where you deal with these dumbass customers, these dumbass people that have to come in shortly before you guys are closing. Like, dude, people should not be showing up at the most 10 minutes before closing when it comes to retail, because sometimes you can just grab things that are right in the front. Say you're coming home from work and you just want to grab a soda or something, and you know you're at Walmart or whatever, because Walmart's no longer 24/7. Which, give us our 24/7 back, okay? Pandemic's over. Give us our 24/7. Or somebody needs to grab some gum, or you know, just gotta grab something that's right in the front. That's fine. But if you need something electronics that's way in the back, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Do you think you can run from the entrance all the way back to electronics, grab what the fuck you want, and get out before they close? No. And I don't care what people have to say. That people say, well, you're there to work for the customer. The customer pays your paycheck. No, I don't really care. Okay, I don't care, Karen. I don't care, Snowflake. They're not paying my paycheck because their name is not on my paycheck. My boss's name is on my paycheck, which I don't have a paycheck, so it don't matter. Anyways, we will talk about why I don't work. Not everything has to do with my illness, okay? We're going to talk about the place I used to work and why I don't work there. But anyways, so they have to wait until people are gone. Now, my husband works in the back where, you know, you have the cooks, the dishwasher, you know, prep, whatever. They're all in the back. So my husband works back there. So they're able to clean up some things before the front does. But then you gotta wait. Once you guys are done back there, you gotta wait for the hostess and the waitresses to get off their lazy asses and start cleaning up the restaurant. Like, putting up wiping down tables, putting up chairs, vacuuming, cleaning off the counter in the front where people can sit and drink the coffee or whatever and mingle and watch the TV and whatnot. It's the waitresses that take up most of the time for the people in the back to be able to get out. It is the waitresses. And the thing is the men cannot leave until the women are done, because they need to wait for the women to be completed, because they have to walk out with the women. Okay, my opinion is, grow up. Okay, I don't care if you're a female. I'm a female. I've worked overnight at a convenience store. Late nights at a convenience store. We closed at, I think it was midnight. I was there by myself, and I had to shut down everything. And we did inventory at night where I used to work. This was back in the day. And I used to have to count my drawer. I had to count the cigarettes.
I had to do quick inventory in the store, and I had to do inventory in the coolers. I had to do all that with the door just locked by myself on a road in the middle, in the country where truck drivers are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's busy. I'm a female by myself, and I'm doing that. There ain't no male there waiting for me to get out of work. Okay, there's nobody standing there to babysit me all the way to my car. My thing is, why do they have to wait? Okay, if you're gonna work, and if you choose to work a night shift, then you should be prepared to be able to walk from where you work to your vehicle. You don't need a babysitter. You're a grown adult. You don't need a babysitter to walk you from where you work to your car. If you're so worried about that, I'm going to show you exactly what you can get if you're so worried about it. Go to a store, look it up online, whatever, and buy one of these, okay? If you're so concerned about needing a babysitter to walk you from where you work to your vehicle, you need one of these, okay? And the sad thing is they're in the country, nobody's going to bother you. So, I don't know what they're all worried about. That's all I got to say. And that's not the only thing I have to protect me. I also have a baton, but I have no clue where it is. I think my husband has it because it needs to get fixed. So, I don't understand why the guys have to wait for the females. And I'm a female. Would I like to have just one person stay with me while I'm doing final close-ups? Yes, I would. It gets boring being there by yourself, but you don't need every single person. You don't need to be one female, and you need every single male that's in the back room. Okay, that just makes you look ridiculous. Okay. You chose to work the night shift. If you couldn't handle being able to walk from the door to your vehicle without a male present, then you should only work the day shift. Okay? Because no matter what shift you work, there's dangers everywhere, okay? You can get kidnapped in broad daylight. You can get mugged in broad daylight. Hell, you're worrying about that? You're worrying about somebody grabbing you in the fucking country. I live in a fucking ghetto, okay? Once my husband gives me a call and says he's on his way, I'm gonna check the time, and I'm gonna clock when he should be around here. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna grab my keys, I'm gonna gather up the trash, and I'm gonna head downstairs, put the trash in the trash can, and I'm gonna wait for my husband outside. And I'll probably be walking around making videos, whether it's for TikTok or any of my platforms or whatever, or if it's for my vlog. I'm gonna walk around making videos. And here's the thing, it's dark. It's 9:17 p.m. here in New York. It is dark. Okay, it is a Friday night. Guess what? Entertainment, Friday night. There could be strange people out there. It can happen to anybody, okay? I am 5'3". I weigh, last I checked, I weigh 187 pounds, probably because I haven't been feeling good and haven't been able to eat right. Somebody can grab you easily, okay? Will I put up a fight? Yeah. Will they return me quickly? Yeah. My husband always says if somebody ever kidnapped me, they'd probably be paying him to take me back. I keep telling them, nah, they'd probably unalive me. But hey, we can use the money. If someone wants to kidnap me and then, go ahead, because then you guys are going to be paying my husband to take me back, because I can annoy the shit out of people. Really, I can. I can find a lot of shit to annoy people. I can. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I wish there was more that I could tell you is going on. But it's late at night. It's been a lazy Friday. It's gonna be a lazy Saturday too. My husband only works one shift tomorrow. So yeah. Hopefully tomorrow's more productive, because I want to battle some more things in this room. I don't know if I want to battle the closet tomorrow. So I got Saturday and Sunday. My husband will be home after work with one shift. He has off Monday, but he's going to be leaving probably at like 2 something. He has a place to go. I'm going to stay here because I do not want to go because it involves people that I don't want to see. Yeah, and I can't afford jail time, so I choose to stay home. Even though I hate being home by myself, I choose to stay home. Okay, so I'm just going to be probably making videos all the time that he's not here because that distracts me and it gets me to stop thinking about my depression. It gets me to stop thinking about my panic disorder. It gets me to stop thinking about my anxiety. It gets me to stop thinking about, heart palpitation or anything I'm dealing with. It gets me to stop thinking about it. And that's a good thing because originally my vlog was meant for like a therapy thing for me, where I can talk to people, even though you guys ain't right here in front of me, but you're there. You're in the internet world. It gives me something to do. It gets my brain going, and that's the thing I need. So distractions. I do want to do a tattoo reveal with you guys, explain my tattoos to you, but that'll be later because I got to move the cell phone around to get to some, because some are in spots, and I guess you would call them scratcher tattoos. I don't know. I'm a guinea pig for my husband. He wants to start a tattooing business, so he's working on doing everything that he needs to do to learn to do tattoos, and so he's learning the different needles and the different techniques and all that, and I just let him just tattoo me. Okay, we've had times where the stencil moved and a tattoo is not exactly what the tattoo is supposed to be because it didn't turn out right, so I ended up turning it into something else. So I will explain that to you because people will say we'll use the fake skin that you get with your kits and everything, but they're not the greatest. They're not real skin. So why not just use somebody that's willing to be colored on like she's a canvas and do what you want. Right now we only have black, so eventually we'll get color. This we ended up with color, but that was with some ink that I don't think we should have been using, but this one's actually colored. That's my Pac-Man one. But I will do a reveal. My very first tattoo, I will tell you this, my very first tattoo, and it was a tattoo I had wanted since 2016, 2017, is my semicolon. My semicolon, my husband has one too. We both got it at the same time. I want to say it was 2022, not 100% sure. I think it was 2022. Yeah, it was 2022. We got it. It represents me because I have tried to unalive myself 3 times. I realized that it was stupid. It was stupid. Would I be able to go through with it? No. It was just I had a lot going on in my life, and it was just one of these days I'm going to talk about it. I'll talk about it. And the other reason for it is my husband's father. He did unalive himself in 2019. I'm not going to say anything about it because it's not my business to be talking about it. But this represents me, and it represents his father. And that is our memory that our lives are very important. And for me, my story is not over. So, because my story is not over. As much as I hate waking up in the morning and wondering why I had to wake up in the morning, my story is not over. I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot to do. I just need to get better. I need my health to get better. So, I'm going to let y'all go because this video has gotten long, and I'll be glad to know who stayed with me. Leave comments, people, comments. Email me, whatever. I forgot to check to see if my Facebook account is listed on here. If not, I'm going to have to put it on there because I want to get some followers on my Facebook page, which will actually help you because then you don't, if you're on Facebook and you're wondering, if I have anything new, You will find out right then and there on Facebook, okay? If you're on TikTok, I do have a TikTok account that is dedicated to my vlog, and they're mainly the short videos. They're mainly short videos, not long ones like this. So I have a lot to do for this vlog. It's only been a little over a month that I have this vlog going, and I don't have everything all together. Everything's not, put in place. My ducks are not all in a row. I am still working on it, but I'm getting my content out, and I'm getting out my story. I'm getting out what I do, and I'm getting everything out to you. And I hope you're enjoying hearing about my life, what I've gone through, and what I've been doing, and things about me. If there's anything you want me to talk about, believe me, I can talk about it with you, because you know what? I've been through everything in my life. I've been through hell. I've been through terrible relationships. I've been through abusive relationships. I have been through a lot of trauma. I've dealt with being homeless. I have dealt with a lot, and I'm going to be talking about that soon. It's just right now certain things just keep popping up, and I want to talk about those. But like I said in the other video, I got a list of things that I want to do videos on and talk about to you, because eventually I want to be able to do, once I can get better, I want to be able to do more videos of me outside going places. And once Christmas gets here, we're getting closer to Christmas, I'm back to living downtown. They have a winter festival out here, and I would love to be able to do a vlog at the winter festival for all of you. Will it be a live? Probably not, because lives scare me. I cannot do a live in any of my platforms, okay? Social anxiety. Don't ask. But anyways, the winter festival is coming up. I'm hoping that this year I can get some pumpkin patch vlogs going on. There's a lot of things I want to do, but I have to get my head pain to cooperate with me, and spooky season's just started, so I gotta hurry up because I do want to go to a pumpkin patch. And then around Christmas time, I do want to get out to that winter festival. We'll probably end up walking because it's not that far from here. So I'm gonna let y'all go because my husband probably should be calling in soon, so I don't want him interrupting the video. So stay tuned. I have a lot more to talk about. So bye for now.